Hello, everybody. Elite Drumman here. Today, we're going to be talking about the brand new episode 22. And guys, this episode was just crazy. I'm sorry I'm a little late on this video. It's just that I had something yesterday. Either way, it's not an excuse for missing this video. Sorry for that, guys. Either way, this episode was insane. And also, guys, um, I think that they changed the audio of this because something was actually different with the sound. And also, guys, finally, yes, today I am going to be talking about the anime. I am sorry. I am a doo-doo trash brain man who always forgets about the anime for some reason. So, and guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. So the very first thing we see, or I should say hear, is the changed music of the fighting, where instead of hearing all the explosions and running and stuff like we did yesterday, it's now filled with this weird music. Take a listen for yourself. It actually sounds like the music from the company that makes music from the late 1990s and early 2000s. I can't place exactly what song that this is from, but it sounds very familiar. Either way, after this, we can see the big red button and panel that is clearly here for the nuke. But something weird is that the fact that there's a chair. Like, how are the Skibidi toilets using this chair? Like, I don't understand. Either way, after this happens, we can see all out warfare with this Skibidi toilet, even wearing some sort of weird, steampunk looking headphones that Elite Clockwoman even mentioned in her video. And also, as she mentioned, it does have a weird type of design to it because it kind of looks like some sort of expensive headphones. Either way, we get back to the table again, and then we see this weird Skibidi toilet with machine guns and get this, spikes. Is it trying to kill itself? I don't know. But either way, after this happens, we see the same Skibidi toilet that was in episode 12, I believe, my very first video, actually, huh? Spewing acid on to the cameraman, and which is in like the exact same scene as well. I mean, you tell me. Also, guys, apparently I was wrong. Sorry about that. It was episode 13. Episode 13, I think, is my first video. I might be wrong. Either way, you tell me. See this scene? It's literally the exact same Skibidi toilet and scene. But either way, after we see this, we then see a cameraman who is trying to limp out of the battle as if he's trying, or as if he's trying to um, save himself, even though it's pretty hopeless in this situation. Then we get a full on, actual big look at this base. This base is really destroyed in the desert and just overall really messed up. But then, as we see everyone having explosions and it's all like this, also something funny I wanted to mention is we didn't ever actually get the scene that we saw the leak in. This is about as close as we got with the Skibidi toilet in the wood perishing. We didn't actually see the Clockwoman, Speaker Man, or any of the characters, including the Titan Speaker Man, with them leading on. But it was just pretty cool of a leak, and I guess they wanted to release it for just, to make it cool. Also, this cool flag makes it look naturey, saying Skibidi, which I kind of like, if I'm being honest, even though the Skibidi toilets are evil. After this, we can see how a giant UFO Skibidi toilet has fallen to the ground and got absolutely obliterated. Then we see the giant we see a giant cannon from the Titan Speaker Man that is being used right here. But after this, we can even see something a little funny. So if you look really hard, you can see how the UFO toilet falls down with the big, dang it. Sorry, we can see the dark speaker man as he literally flew off of the UFO skibidi toilet, as you can see right there as he fights. He was literally on top of that thing, and somehow he, just didn't, you know, melt. I mean, literally, look at this man. He is flying on this thing, punching him, and then he falls and he goes right back to punching another skibidi toilet. Like, how the heck does he do it? I don't know. After this, we can see a bunch of skibidi toilets and another one with a weird set of headphones. It's like every single skibidi toilet now has a custom set of headphones that we just, don't seem to, really care that much about. Either way, I guess it's a kind of cool thing that Dom Studios added. Either way, after this, we then see how it explodes the Titan Spearman cannon, and this is probably a devastating thing for the Alliance. But then we see a giant, well, it looks like an imposter tongue from Among Us, splice right through us, which should kill us, but since we're robots, or are we, later on that in the video, we get impaled by this weird Skibidi toilet leg, and it looks like it's the Skibidi toilet from the real life version that someone made. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out Real Life Skibidi Toilet. It's a cool video. Either way, after this, we then see how he literally, I kid you not, gets shot with a nail gun with this man flying in like freaking Tarzan on not a rope or a vine, but more like some sort of cable. And he just shoots this man is square in the head with no remorse. And then it explodes like the drill woman's, which I'm surprised that the drill woman wasn't here. After this, we see how he dies, and then we see a cameraman looking up to the sky as you know who comes down. Uh, the drill man ship, which is the first look we ever get at it, with him shooting the drills at everyone, and we see the leak scene where the big drill man just absolutely attacks and kills everyone. Like, what the heck? And then we see now why everybody keeps calling this drill man the jockey or bouncer drill man. I don't understand. He's a jackhammer drillman. We've literally seen the jackhammer. So, guys, if you think he should be called jackhammer drillman, leave a like. And if you think he should be called bouncer drillman, tell me what you think in the comments. But do subscribe, you guys. Also, after this, we see him give a thumbs up, and we see something absolutely hilarious that made me pee my pants when I first saw it. We see a freaking drill man carrying a cameraman like a baby. And all the drillmans are literally just carrying everyone else's on their shoulders. And we can, for some reason, see a freaking speaker man just doing the Fortnite dance in the middle of battle. Like, what the heck? And then we see how these two drill men are literally fighting the Skibidi toilet, and it's the red one that I had said before that may have been the magnet Skibidi toilet, but I was apparently wrong, and no. He airdrops this man, and he falls off the ledge and obviously died. Like, come on, who wouldn't die from that? Either way, we see all three of these characters running and running, and we see one get shot by a nail by, I'm assuming, the nail gun drill man or someone else maybe. And we see how the timer says only 2 minutes and a couple of seconds left as they're trying to get to it. But of course, we know what happens next. They get stopped by this weird Skibidi toilet mutant again, and my god, the man looks, I mean, just, I mean, you know what he looks like. He looks horrifying as heck, but to be made out of scrap metal and be this dangerous is impressive. And then of course, we see him throwing all the cameraman, drill man, everyone into the shredder, about to be killed, along with the dark speaker man as he holds on for dear life. He lets go when he thinks he's done, but no, the Titan speaker man and this Skibidi toilet knows he's about to be absolutely obliterated, as some say. And then we can see that he's not fully fixed up, especially since he only has one hand cannon. For some reason they completely removed all his armor. Like, what? Why? But they kept all the adjustments to his core done, and we can see how there's still the cameraman on his back trying to fix him, but we can tell he's not fully fixed, especially when he removed all of the other stuff from his back. And like, why did they do all that? But who knows? Maybe I'm just an idiot, and maybe that's part of his upgrade. After this, we see how he's about to shoot, but he's not completely fixed yet, so it doesn't shoot. And he looks at the cameraman like, bruh. And he says, sorry. He says, bruh, again. And he puts the Dark Speaker Man down, and he punches this mother flipper in the head. And then, just like Titan Cameraman, shoves it in his mouth. And he uses those speakers like heck and kills the Skibidi toilet again. But then it was just a setup. It was a bomb ready to be exploded. And then we can hear the scream of the Titan Speaker Man. And this had to hurt. Like, seriously, this Giga Chad literally felt like at least a good couple of skyscrapers down into the pit. Like, we saw earlier how tall this thing was. He made it look like it was small. No, that had to hurt like hell. After this, we see how he protected the cameraman with his own hand, which that had to hurt a lot. After this, we can see the big explosion of all the Skibidi toilets that were also implanted with bombs, as it was all a trap, and somehow this jackhammer drill man just literally faced it head on like Godzilla to the bomb with the face. And after this, we see the gun, as we all know who this is. It is, yep, you guessed it, the Clock Woman, coming in with her pistol to save the Dark Speaker Man. Well, probably not save him, but still at least save him a little bit of injury. After this, we see how the cameraman's alright, and the Titan Speaker Man is, well, semi alright. Then we see how the timer's up and the bunker is opening, revealing where the true nuke was. And we can see that even the Titan Speaker Man was absolutely shocked by this, as you can see his facial expression. As we see it's about to go off, and we can see how this is happening, and we see even the main characters being concerned about it with all the Skibidi toilets running up. But then something funny that I really thought was that I liked was how I made the mention of him rolling into a ball like Sonic in episode 15. Meanwhile, he is freaking getting the blue lightning just like Sonic. I think this man is like if Sonic was put into the Skibidi Toilet multiverse, this is what he'd be like if he was stronger. Because my god, this is one of the coolest drills aside from the beautiful drill woman and the upgraded the Titan Drill Man. My god, those two are amazing. Well, especially the Drill Woman. After this, we see his blue lightning, meaning he could probably go really fast, or this could just mean he's broken. But after this, we see the nuke turning with red smoke and stuff, as we see the Titan Speaker Man's like, oh no. Then we see something we have never seen before. The Clock Woman does something I have never even thought of before. So hey, Elite Clock Woman, you might want to do something about the ranks. But something happens that we didn't even think was possible. Also, I'd like to mention that this man's nose gets like smushed up, and it's funny. After this, we see her take some of her power in her hand, and I'm sorry, am I the only one not seeing it here? First up, there's a green suited drill man, then there's a green suited cameraman. What's next? The green team, the green TV man, the green speaker man, and the what's the other one? Dang it, I'm an idiot. And the green clock man, like every I think the Dom Studios is assembling a green team because green is my favorite color, so that'd be really cool. Cause like first we see a green drill man, now a green cameraman. I think next would be either a green clock man or a green TV man or slash speaker man, because the speaker men are the Dom Studios favorite race, I can tell. But then we see something that has literally never happened before. We see how she starts using her power, puts it on his chest, and these robots who we thought were robots have hearts, meaning these are semi like a cyborg if you think about it. If you don't remember, in the original series, all these characters were humans until they were either turned into skibidi toilets or cameraman or the other races. I'm not going to bother to say them all. And so I think when they were all turned into either skibidi toilets or, the alliance members, their hearts and organs all got turned into mechanical objects. So I think this is something really cool. But then we see her supercharging his heart into like 500% mode. And as this happens, it starts going really fast, and he is dashing it like the Flash. Look at this man go right through fire and smoke, and the epic scene where he finally presses the button. Nope. He said, psych. Yeah, nope. There just had to be a force field. As if Skibidi Toilet's cameramen and all the other things weren't crazy enough, a force field. And we see the look of disappointment on this cameraman's face like, no, I failed everyone. And we see how it starts to launch. And now in my thumbnail, I said that the Titan Speaker Man had died. This isn't true. I know that. But I'll get to that in a sec. We see everyone shocked. The Clock Woman, the Dark Speaker Man, and even the cameraman as he looks up, and we realize that it's hopeless. Right here is what I want to point out. If the genius drill man who hadn't stopped this bomb, which I'll get to in a second as it's about to play, if he hadn't stopped this, there's no doubt the Titan Speaker Man would have died. Definitely. He would have flown into the air. He has no jetpack. He would have smashed into the ground or either been exploded. So there is no doubt. if the genius drill man didn't happen, there is no doubt this Titan speaker man Giga Chad would have died. No doubt about it. After he tries to stop it, he lets go as he knows it's impossible. Then we see a weird drill object starting to drill its way into the force field, since we all know how dumb skibidi toilets are, and they forgot about the bottom. They had completely forgot about it. As this nuke is starting to look up into the sky for its final journey and its last one, we see something incredible. Other than the Skibidi Toilet about to behead the green team guy, we see how the drill man pushes down the nuke and it stops it. And then they're all left there looking like, what? Wait, what? The Titan speaker man is like that. He's like, what happened? We see this amazing drill man from episode, I believe. No, it's episode. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I don't even remember what episode this man was from, even though he deserves all the credit for it. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was episode 11 or 10. I'm pretty sure. We see him push down this button, and it literally took him, if you count it correctly, it took him nearly 12 episodes. That must have been like at least a couple of weeks, if not a month, to drill into this base. And then we see how the cameraman has the flashback of him when he drilled all the way there, where we had thought he was trying to drill into the base over there, but no, he must have sensed something so dangerous that it led him to the Skibidi base too, or he was told to drill there. And the cameraman's like, "What, bruh?" Meanwhile, this man was a genius. He drilled into that force field, maybe taking him weeks, if not a couple bit of a month. This man is a genius. No doubt about it. And also, I'd like to mention the funny thing that I just saw that I don't even think I remember doing in my analysis. We see the big jockey Clockman literally throwing himself with his hammer into battle, which I thought was hilarious. But after we see him drilling, we then see how he starts to drill out of the base again. Like, not why didn't you go through your old hole? Like, you have it one right there. But as this CMD is about to kill us, we obviously see how the Clockwoman saves us. No doubt about that. And then we see them walking in with the Dark Speaker Man. But then I want to say something. This Alpha that people keep calling her, it doesn't seem like a fitting name. I'll come up with one for her, like Princess, because she has a tiara on, but I won't call her that for real. I'm gonna come up with a name for her, but if you guys want to come up with a name for this princess demon girl, leave it in the comments and I'll use it in my next video, so you guys could have a chance of having a shout out. But after she said, we see the tablet of the upgraded demon titan drill man, she says, "Ooh, I like this one." As she says, "This is I think I found my new favorite toy." And then she literally says, "What's wrong?" She says, "What's it now?" And we can obviously tell that she already knew that the Skibidi toilets failed. And she says that she expected this much. And whoever this woman is, she might be mighty powerful, because whoever she is, she must have some sort of balls to mess with the Titans, as she is such a tiny little thing. But then, she's a freaking last human other than Defuk Boom himself, but, that would be a battle to see. Defuk Boom versus, well, even though I don't like to call her this, Alpha. That'd be a battle to watch for the ages. And without further ado, take a listen for yourself.
Such a wonderful beast. I think I just found my favorite toy. What is it? Don't worry. I expected your failure. Our achievement in this battle was taking control over their devices. Now they believe the emergency.
Also, I'd like to point out that something bad could really happen with their control over the devices if they actually send help. Like, they could send help to the Demon Titan Drill Man, and they could see that Titan Cameraman, Speaker Man, and TV Man, and, well, Clockman's out of the picture. But all those Titans have been infected and are now evil, along with all of the Alliance members, and he could try to single-handedly kill all of them, which he could easily do. And this wouldn't be very good for the Alliance. And guys, without further ado, that is the end of my video. And if you like my videos, hit that subscribe button, clap that like button like I clapped Drill Woman, hit the notification bell, join my Discord, and guys, Elite Drill Man out. Peace.